So by now, everyone and their mothers have been raving about the latest hit song that has taken the radios and internet pages by storm. Usually when a song receives this level of attention, it's always unsurprising to find out that the song has received this kind of attention, not because it's a good song, but because it's either a crap song, or because the song's accompanying music video has something to do with the song garnering so much attention. Just look at Gangnam Style, Blurred Lines, or We Can't Stop as examples. But every now and then, a song will get so much attention because it genuinely deserves this attention for being the good song that it is. Last year we had Somebody That I Used to Know by Gautier. This year it's Royals by New Zealand singer-songwriter Ella Maria Lani Yalek O'Connor, more commonly known as Lorde. Dubbed as this year's anti-pop song, Royals is an attack on the lavished and expensive lifestyles that so many artists today flaunt and brag about in their songs. In an interview, she claimed that she was inspired to write something that was different and didn't go with the status quo of today's artists who stick with just one subject regarding to their songs. Comparing this song to everything else we've had so far this year, this is clearly one of the more standout songs, separating itself from the bunch, so much so that this cannot be compared to any other song in the charts right now, nor anything that's been in the charts this year. The only song I can think of that it does come close to would be Lost Generation by Rizzlekicks, in the sense that that song attacks the UK's current culture, and Royals is also a song attacking another kind of culture. Verse 1 centres on Lorde briefly stating that she's never seen a diamond, nor does she live in a fancy house, and nor does she live in an area that she's particularly proud of, which links up nicely to the bridge where she lists off a string of material luxuries and other expensive gifts and items that so many people in today's music industry tend to brag about having, and how she says that she doesn't need those material gains in her life to be happy and content, nor does she need to write songs that contain these messages in order to establish herself as a credible and serious artist, which has ironically worked since this song is currently #1 in the charts and is one of about 5 songs that have hit #1 this year that actually deserves such recognition. The chorus is where she makes it known that this kind of lifestyle isn't suited to her, nor is she interested in ever wanting to encase herself in such a lifestyle, that she craves something more, something that isn't materialistic, probably the satisfaction that she's doing something that she loves to do, and the knowledge that people are listening to her music and buying her music. The ending is where she desires to be recognised as the queen bee of living the fantasy she's in. Unfortunately for her, there is someone else who has already declared herself as queen bee, and she's someone who writes songs that give feminists a hard on, and she's narcissistic. I don't need to say who, because you all know who I'm talking about. Verse 2 emphasises this desire to not be part of the lavish lifestyle, stating that she and her friends would rather take the train to parties and not in fancy limousines, and that she's fine with doing this since she didn't come from money and isn't going to change her ways. Royals is without a doubt one of the best songs to come out this year. The lyrics are great, and when accompanied by the simplistic minimal music accompaniment, not only is it one of the best songs of the year, but it blows all other competition out of the water and shows that the generic run-of-the-mill songs that have somehow achieved #1 status pale into comparison to this song, and this song makes them look amateurish in comparison. Now, Lorde has a lot to live up to. Either she's going to follow the similar path as Gautier and be forgotten about a year from now, or it's all going to be up from here on out. I'd like to think that she's going to have a lengthy career, being 16 years old and showing so much promise, and she deserves it too. But the consumers nowadays are so fickle and so prone to buying any old crap and putting that at #1 that I'm not left with much hope. However, on the off chance that she does have a lengthy career, I do hope that she doesn't go down the road of selling out just to make herself commercial. Then again, we can all dream, can't we?